Well, this morning, Dave, a little humid feeling outside.
We definitely have moisture and even some sprinkles left over from
Okay.
last night where we had a lot of rain and storms in the area. We're loading up, and we're going to go again this evening.
Okay,
So
yay.
it looks pretty active, but there might be some heavy ones in there. So intensity up a little bit. We're going into a first alert situation just because if you have evening plans, there's going to be some storms loaded with lightning. Might have a little hail out of some of these, and even some flooding now that we've had some persistent rainfall here and there. Again, I think it'll be kind of a scattered basis as far as severe storms, but there will be a few out there, so we're going to watch that very carefully. Right now, we're being kind of limited by the cloud cover that Ali noticed this morning, that moisture that's still left over from last night. That's kind of keeping temperatures down for the time being. Notice how we're hovering pretty much in the 60s until you get out to the west, and that's where we have a little more sunshine, so temperatures are up a bit. Clovis and Portales, mid-70s, got some low 70s around Hereford and Tulia. That sunshine is going to be a key factor in who gets the stronger storms because we all have the moisture today. Dew points are up a little bit. We're loaded up here with dew points around 60. So we got the fuel out there. Then it takes heat energy to get that atmosphere buoyant and bubbling. So you can see here on our satellite loop, we're going to probably stay socked in the eastern part of the area, limiting that energy. But out to the west here, I think storms will fire up and move in. They just might kind of weaken as they move off to the east. But right now, the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk outlook. That's up a notch from the marginal that we were in last night. That just means conditions coming together a little more favorably for some strong updrafts and maybe some associated severe weather. That's later on this evening. As we scan Super Doppler around right now, we still have showers in the northern part of the area. Let's take a look at those, and looks like from Spearman over to, say, Perryton near Stratford. These are just kind of moderate showers, but kind of keeping things wet near Canadian and Lipscomb, even down around Skellytown, a couple little showers. Out the west, some cloud cover, even maybe some sprinkles here and there. Looks like that is fading away. And our model run for tonight, remember what I said about the sunshine and the warm weather needed for the stronger updrafts. There we go, about 4 p.m. That's kind of the magic hour. I think we'll see storms developing kind of like last night in the west. Moving off to the east, and I still think the best chance for Amarillo and the central panhandle, 8 to 10 p.m., and then moving on off the east. Dying down a little bit, I think, as we get into that cooler air, but scattered storms certainly going to be possible well into the overnight hours. As far as our threat levels, well, again, flooding, kind of moderate. Strong winds are risk level moderate also. I think for large hail, we're kind of in the low to moderate range, and the tornado risk is low. It's not completely out of the question. We'll keep an eye out that. I don't think it's going to be a big, bad tornado outbreak. But again, a few heavy storms that could definitely impact you. Now, let's track the wind. This is going to bring some changes overnight and tomorrow. That's a north wind returning to the area. That's our next cold front. Notice temperatures. This is tomorrow for your Friday. Yeah, we're not getting out of the 60s tomorrow. So pretty good drop in temperatures as this front comes in, only for about a day. I think we'll be in the 60s, jump right back into the 70s for this weekend. I think with the front, some scattered rain will continue. Saturday, we clear out and go for 75, but believe it or not, storms are going to jump right back into the forecast Sunday. So Saturday is about the only day in our outlook that we don't really expect to track rain. That's going to be our down day. Sunday, Monday evenings, we go right back at it. So our active pattern continues. Here we go. First alert today, 79 for the high. We're looking at 65 tomorrow with rain through the morning hours. Saturday, that's the day that we take a breather, soak up a little sun, and then look at that pattern next week. Definitely storm season, and I think the chance for some pretty promising moisture is in there. So we have really turned the corner. And, we're trying to do better on the drought. Our streams are flowing, lake levels coming up.